Alright everybody, it's that time again. It's Takodana Tuesday. So, I've worked a little bit more on the mug, not a ton of stuff. Well, there's a spoiler in the corner there. Whoops. Okay, so the main thing I've worked on so far is that thing right there, which is a little mound. So I'm actually going to go to the other side and show what that looks like from that angle. I've been working on that because that's where the door frame is going to go. So this is sort of the main entrance to the castle, and it's kind of the main structure that's still standing, or one of the main structures. And Kylo Ren actually walks through it, and there's a pretty good scene where he first appears in the battle, and then he kind of walks through that door. So I've talked about building this before, and so yeah, that's what I've started to do because it's a kind of a main thing I need to get done. So I have that mound there for it to go on, and then well, I worked on a bunch of different prototypes, and that's why there's such a big mess here. I also made this rock that was supposed to kind of look like this, but it doesn't really look that good. So I'm probably going to scrap that because it's just kind of weird. But there is a rock like that that's next to the doorway. It's like a piece of crumbled castle that's next to it. But I tried all sorts of little ways to make the archway, and I'll probably put a picture of it on screen because there's this kind of gray thing, like a gray part of the door that sort of arches up like that, and there's a sort of a triangle shape, sort of triangle shapes on top of it. If you see the picture, then you'll see what I mean, and I'll put it up there. And so I was kind of doing something like this, and I tried putting what are they called, jumper plates and stuff to really get some kind of lines coming out of it, because that's what it looks like. It has lines and stuff. And so then I came up with a bunch of different ideas. I was like, oh, how about snot tiles coming off of it and stuff like that. And so I was trying to come up with these complicated things, and then I was like, wait a minute, I'm missing something easy and obvious. What if I just use slopes and inverted slopes? And that's exactly what I ended up doing. So is this the right side or is this the back side? I forget. I think it's meant to, no, it's this side. So okay, this is the door. So this is what I came up with. So these are the kind of lines that I was talking about coming out, and I'm gonna fix this up so that not all the slopes are old and gray and really crappy and stuff. That one's it's almost yellow, right? So I'm gonna go through and I'm probably gonna tweak this up even more because it's not the best looking thing ever, but I'm gonna do my best to kind of fix it up. So what I have so far is I have the door here, and I have this wall next to it with a couple of slopes and things. And so I'm trying to figure out how to integrate this with the wall and everything, because if you look at the picture that I'll probably put up a couple times just to give reference. I don't know if this gray should be here, but I don't know, because it's kind of hard to tell. And these dark blade jumper plates, oh, I actually, it's weird, I said dark blade, I meant to say dark gray, but it was still correct. Anyways, dark bluish gray jumper plates, because I don't have light bluish gray 1x2 jumper plates. No, 2x2 jumper plates, I was right. So yeah, that's why that's there. And I have this cool groove piece, because I think that actually works pretty well. And then I have to come up with something for the bottom design here, just because there's supposed to be kind of this circular shape or whatever, but it's really hard to do. It's a circular kind of design in the wall. And the problem with this, it's a little big. So I'm going to put this into the mock where it should be. So probably about here. I'm not gonna fix it down. So that's what it looks like, and it's pretty big. If we look at it from over here, it's pretty massive, but it is a pretty big structure. Actually, where's my Kylo Ren minifigure? Okay, this is what it looks like when it's in the mock with Kylo Ren walking underneath it, and it actually doesn't look that big with him next to it. It still looks kind of big, but it actually looks right how he's supposed to go underneath it. It shouldn't be too low to the ground or anything, or else that would be strange. So it actually doesn't look too bad. Let me know what you guys think. And there's going to be more on top of this, so there has to be dark tan and stuff. This wall has to kind of go around it, and then there should be another wall next to it as well. So the place I have where Finn is right now, he's probably going to have to move over to there. That's what those little black stud things are. So yeah, this is what it's looking like for now. Oh, and actually, looking at this, I just realized I forgot to show something off that I worked on last week. So I'm actually going to turn this around and show what I worked on right there. So we have this little platform with the stormtrooper who's getting blasted. He's on there, so I'm actually going to take him off. I made this like I made a floor for it, so it's a lot better now. It used to just be black and it looked really bland and crappy. So now it actually looks like, broken and battered, and there's some like pieces falling over there and stuff like that. So it actually looks uh, more like it fits in with the rest of the mock. So I think it looks a lot better. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, I just forgot to show it off last week. I did that last week actually when I was on call with Lord of Bricks. So yeah, shout out to that guy again because he's always really great. So yeah, I worked on that door. I'm probably going to work a little bit more on that. Maybe put some more wedge plates down. If we look at it from this angle, it's actually almost the same height as that thing. I think it's slightly taller just because it's on the different wedge plates. So that's going to be probably the biggest part of the mock right now. And I think that's actually okay because it is a pretty substantial part of the mock, or part of the castle, I mean, because the doorway is pretty significant. Look at this. I love this. I re-put the I put the stormtroopers back down, and we got that heavy guy kind of calling everybody in because that happens in the movie. And that guy's running in, and oh yeah, we got these guys up top. Oh my god, I worked on that, and I forgot. I just forget that I work on things. I'm sorry, guys. So, got these stormtroopers up here. This is the mound I worked on last time, and I put some like wall pieces and bits around here. I got this thing kind of falling off, and I got some more. It's a lot of dark tan just because it was all dark bluish gray before. And I had this wall. I built that, and that's just kind of chilling right there. And we got this guy getting shot, and what's cool is I should turn this around again actually, so you can see this a little bit better. So. He had a gun and now it's down there, which I think is kind of cool because he like had it in his hand, but he dropped because he got shot. And these guys are on the wall. They're shooting at where the X-wings eventually will be, and that's something I want to talk about. X-wings and TIE fighters. Am I gonna have them? Where are they gonna be? So yes, I'm planning to try and get one. At least one X-wing. I'm planning to get Poe's X-wing and 2 Resistance X-wings, and then a TIE fighter. So where are they gonna go? One of them is probably going to go right here. That's why I have that right there. I'm probably going to put some clear bricks and have one of the X-wings, one of the Resistance X-wings right there. And then I was planning to have an X-wing kind of right there chasing a TIE fighter because that's one of the scenes. And so the X-wing will probably be just above those rocks there, and then the X-wing will be in the water with these like studs kind of around it. So and then Poe's X-wing will probably be flying actually above the mock in here somewhere, which will look pretty cool. So what X-wings am I going to use? I'm not going to use the sets. I kind of wanted to just because it would be easier, but I feel like I should go for better looking models and easy. So what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to piece together a insert Poe's X-wing, which looks freaking awesome. Oh my god, that guy is so good. But yeah, it looks really, really good. And I want to build that one. I'm going to try and build another, the blue and gray version, the normal like T-70 Resistance X-Wing. So I'm going to try and do that. Don't know what the heck I'm doing for the TIE Fighter just yet, but I want to at least get Poe's X-Wing. If I can't get any other ships, I want to at least just have Poe's X-Wing, because I feel like that's important to have for this scene. It might actually get a little too crowded if I have too many ships, so it might actually be good to have just Poe's X-Wing kind of flying above the mock. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that as well. And do, when I say this, please do actually let me know, because a lot of times you guys don't. So please, somebody answer me. That'd be great. But yeah, it doesn't matter if you don't answer. It's fine. All the feedback and stuff I get on this is great, and I love it. So it's all good. This is probably where I'm gonna leave this. I don't know. I should work on that doorway a little bit more. But I don't know. I'm a little bit out of brick. Actually, I'm very much out of brick. Like just actual 2x4 bricks and stuff. I'm pretty much out of it. So I'm trying to get more of that. I'm gonna probably put another order in. I just put another order in actually for a bunch of other plates and things. It was like $130 for slopes and stuff like that. So yeah, I went a bit overboard. I didn't have any bricks for dark bluish gray or dark tan, which kind of sucked. But I'm gonna have to find more of that because I really need that. All right, so I decided that I'm going to leave the episode here. I didn't work on it anymore. I didn't work on the mock anymore, so I'm just going to kind of end it here. I think I did enough progress for this week, so I don't feel too bad about ending it right now. The video will be about like 10 minutes long or so, which isn't that bad for an episode. I did get a couple orders. One of them came in. It's actually I forgot I ordered it because it kind of took a while to get here. It didn't take that long, but anyways, I got that. So I'm actually gonna open it up for next week's, like during next week's Takodana episode. So you guys will see that because there's some good pieces in there, which I can use to work on part of the mock. And you guys will see what part I'm talking about. Actually, there's a couple things. There's a lot of things in there. Anyways, I won't talk any more about that. This is the end of this episode. And thank you guys so much for watching, and see you in the next video.